What's up, gamers? I'm your supposed to Hydra. That's the he's Browns. I'm the Ravens. I got the better team. He's got the worse team. He's got an 0-10 team. Dead last in all in the NFL. He wins this game. I am throwing his controller. I'm so fucking pissed right now. He did it last time. I don't want him to do it again. It was a blowout too. So. Did I distract you, or is it only soda still?
Sodas, there's stuff in the bag, there's still like food and stuff in there.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Browns going up against the Ravens. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and...
See, Brandon only got two on the team.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, as always, he's Charles Davis. And Charles, we saw in the open, we've got a couple of great running backs in this game tonight, each capable of putting a team on his back.
And I'm excited to talk about the runners, not just the passers who have a big hand and who's going to win this game. Both of these guys are do it all. Can run it, can catch it. I can't wait to get this one started.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Took it. You took it.
No, it's you. This messed didn't work first time, obviously.
Weird.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes Cleveland and the rookie third-rounder out of USC, Cody Kessler. And that loss to Dallas Week 9 threw for just over 200 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. You called that game on TV. What'd you think?
I thought he handled things well. He's got great toughness about him, probably underrated, but moxie, composure, and accurate throwing the football. He was a high school point guard in basketball and sees himself as a distributor.
Throwing now, Kessler on first down. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The starters for the Cleveland Browns. And let's discuss the tight end, Gary Barnidge. Sometimes he can get overlooked.
I love how he emerged in 2015. We had a scouting report on him that said he was a good blocker, dependable receiver, but no stardom at all. Had a 1,000-yard season in 2015. No longer do we have those shackles on him at all. Gary Barnidge can play.
Now Kessler on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now the third-year man from Alabama State, Isaiah Crowell. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down.
I think the bounce felt good.
So the attention shifts to the Baltimore Ravens on offense, getting the win over Pittsburgh to improve to 4-4 last week. And Joe Flacco threw for 241, a touchdown and an interception, Charles.
And I know that they're trying to get back to playing what they call Ravens football on offense. They really want to run the ball. But I think they're having their best success when Joe Flacco's throwing it downfield. And he has really bounced back from the knee injury of last year and taken firm control of this team in 2016.
And Charles, how about this? Last 10 Ravens games decided by one possession.
So that means it's really good to have a quarterback like Joe
So my
Flacco.
team
And
lost.
that's caught inside the
Moss is kicking ass in
35.
this game, so
It's
that's
a big
accurate.
play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either
I
play
fucked you with
off
the punt,
or make
but
sure
then you
you're
fucked me
somehow in
with this
contact
counter
with him.
from Mike
and he's
Wallace.
able to do exactly what you
With the
said.
56-yard
Use the
catch.
speed to his advantage and go up and get the
You're
football.
basically
This
where-
should be
Big-time play
happening.
right there.
You're right. You're totally right. It hurts, but you're right.
Did Madden wake up or something?
Yeah, it's okay. Like, hey, Brad, you're supposed to suck.
Now a carry here for Terrence West. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. And here's a look at the starting offense.
Yanda!
I think I saw Allen.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Operating off play action. Flacco. He's going to wind up and clear it out.
That was almost a
But this
touchdown.
ball's
Damn
tipped
it.
and
He
intercepted.
fucking tipped it.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long,
Did I
pointing
have
out to their
Costa in the last
defense
second?
that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play?
Damn it.
And they responded to the challenge.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And
The team's
a 3
perfect
and out
play, and I
on
fucking
that
utilized
first
it.
drive. We'll see if they can
Or
do
something
better
happened.
here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we
Is it
can.
my fault?
You almost get a
Probably my
mulligan then
fault.
on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Stop up my interceptions. Oh, done.
Second and 10 now. Kessler once more. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Now
A great job
back to
pulling that
sleep.
one in from a guy, as we know, who can really
That's how
blaze.
you
He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so
Whatever
many
speed
different
that
ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
I wanted to
But
see how long
still,
that would just
at some
run, 'cause
point in the
that
game, you
usually
probably have to
doesn't
make some
happen.
contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Well, I have to tell the story. When we were going into overtime, you reached over to my spot charts and you wrote the word tie. Very prophetic. I certainly didn't see this one coming.
You know, there's just something about the way this game played out. I just had a sense and a feeling, and I thought, what the heck? Let's go for it, and let's see what we have. I'm just glad that you remembered that I did that.
You just messed up, though, my beautiful spot charts.
I'll get you new ones, I promise.
Thank you.
I'll take the live commentary over that, because I'll take that over whatever the fuck I missed.
You missed like 10 shoulders.
Who cares? We had live commentary.
Yeah.
Funny one at that. I'll take funny over the NFL on EA Sports.
Why'd you buy shampoo? Shampoo, put that shit in your hair.
Like, who cares? Fucking cares.
Now Kessler on first down.
Why did you stop running?
Caught by
Why my
Coleman.
guy stopped?
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain of 6. Coleman returned in week 9, had not played since week 2, Charles.
He's like,
He
yeah,
finished
keep
with 3
doing that.
catches,
Keep fucking
41
up.
yards.
And it was too bad because in week 2 against Baltimore, I think he had 5 catches, 104 yards, a couple of touchdowns. So they were really counting on him continuing to develop and blossom. But he broke a hand in practice, caused him to miss all that time, trying to get back into the game with the Browns in their offense.
They're throwing again. Kessler. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
What play was that? What was your plan there?
Well, the stats that
plan
matter on
was
this play,
do a
don't
short
help
pass
the team very much unless, of
and
course,
then
you're
run
playing defense.
past the first
What
down.
the hell is that? Go back
You got
down.
a reception.
Spider 2Y
Great job
banana.
on defense, though. They read through them.
They went through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Is that? Spider 2Y banana. Warning.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half.
I think my favorite play was the Ravens.
Not too many
now.
highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays.
No, the Browns. Sorry, no, the Browns would have the best.
Spider 2-lag banana.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's third down.
Spider 2Y China down. Jesus Christ. All right. Go for it.
Kessler will throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down.
How do you lose this because of your casting?
One of the toughest things about
Guys don't want to catch
defensive
it.
back is pattern reading.
They don't. I thought it was my fault for a second. I'm like, nah.
Fly. Just sending a guy downfield.
I think the Rockets, they made
in-route
these
accompanying
stats
it,
for certain
when people
players
call it
better or
dagger
worse.
route, trying to hit the guy
So that
underneath
means you can't
after the
Did I get the
clear
short end?
out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath
No,
route.
wait, I
They
think
went for the
it's good.
guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The Baltimore Ravens, they make their way back out for the next offensive series, and at 4-4 now after the
got
win over
nothing.
Pittsburgh.
got nothing
They're
so
atop the AFC North.
I am the Ravens.
Nothing's
Goddamn, I'm being
different in the
stupid.
AFC North in terms of how tight the race is, except for record. Because we're used to the AFC North being one of the better divisions in
think I
football.
messed that up.
4-4 is leading it, and that's Baltimore. They
You
hold the
got negative
tiebreaker over
4.
Pittsburgh. Cincinnati's just a half game out at 3-4-1. Typically, 3 teams in that division are competing hard for a playoff spot.
Flacco off play action. Caught.
Good job.
Dennis
Good
Pitta.
job.
And he's brought
You turn
down
that
after
around.
a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. And there they went
It's more
crossing
fun when we
route
both
against
can do
his own
shit.
defense.
And one person
What do you
can't
think
do
of
shit.
It takes real coordination
Yeah.
between the passer and the receiver because
It just turns one
you
side
gotta
when you
read
know
those
it's
zones
not
and where the
always
open
one-sided.
spots are
That's the
and
worst.
be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it
I was
there.
saying-
It's a tough read, but when
I
they're
would
in
say
sync,
that was a good
it's
move,
really
but at the
effective.
same time, it didn't
Well, the
look good.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end.
Like, it was
and
just
make
like
it a
your guy
one-on-one
fell and
play with
caught
a
it.
cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Flacco. He's going to look deep
No.
down the field.
No,
And
my
both
guy-
guys were there,
My
but
team
it
has no
falls
motivation.
incomplete.
You can't see me!
Yeah,
When
it's,
all else fails as a
You did
defender,
nothing.
when you're
You
not
can't pull
there
the
in
John
coverage,
Cena when you do
your
jack
best
shit.
friend is exactly what we saw
If you
there.
caught it and then got
A
tackled,
big
you
play
can
shot
you
taken
can't
by
see
the
the shit.
offense. Unfortunately, it
Maybe
ended
that'd
in
be
a big
good
drop.
if he like got an
The offense
interception.
looking to
Like
pick
that
up
would be
the
like, oh,
first
you
down
didn't see me.
after the second down incompletion.
That's why I
And
cut
on
the ball.
3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
What was that?
I have no idea. I think you panicked.
Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
Now I get the punt.
Oops.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away.
Go to the left.
That's more of a hard left.
And the
Very,
kick's away
very
as he
hard
angles
left.
this one for the sideline. And this punt
You are
goes
still
out of bounds, and it'll be marked
I know why you
inside
did
the
that.
40.
You're like, a little to the left. You just
And now
banked like
Cleveland geared
90
up to take the
degrees.
field. And a tight game after punting last time.
But
See
you're still
if they
that
can get something going on this drive.
It could be worse.
As they head to the field now,
Yeah, you do
with the
that at
game
25.
this close, you
So,
got to
I
feel
think
there's
I got
a
the
sense
better
of
pick
urgency
for
for
this
them going
one.
on offense right now. But they have to do it.
The bright side is you didn't get
creep
penalty.
in and affect their play.
It's a
I thought you were
short
gonna
one
get
here,
penalty.
complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And now it's Kessler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10
Come on,
seconds left.
Pretty nice nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they got it all.
I don't know what I like
Speed,
better.
athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Okay, one of us has to do something. Either I catch the ball,
And defensively,
or
Baltimore's in a dime look here on
One of those two's
third.
gonna happen.
On third down, Kessler. He's going to go up top again.
And, oh, I thought it was gonna be.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Hail Mary time, Tom.
From
Yeah,
experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
I was
It's a
hoping to go
50-50
for it.
jump ball play.
'Cause I have, like,
and guess
not a lot
what?
of time
They
left.
took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls
More
incomplete.
motivation.
So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our
technically
score. As we'll
I
see
say
you down to
technically
Orlando, where Larry
because I wanna know
Ridley
who's
has our
doing better.
EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Larry? Yo. Okay.
All right, let's roll those moving pictures.
Oh, wow. That's a first. I'm winning in rushing yards and negatives.
Well, that came a little abruptly here.
Good choice. Good choice.
Up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. Now we can get
It's
to
gonna
the
be,
third
he caught the
quarter now.
football, and then he caught the football, and then this guy decides to catch the football. Getting his
And no
couple
return on this
yards.
one as the fair catch is signaled for and
Then it was
taken.
interception, and that's all for the halftime report.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in
That's
this
probably
third quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for.
Stay down.
But now you're trying to
Die
figure
already.
out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. On second down, Flacco to throw.
Flag. Okay.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
God damn it, that just would have been better. Okay, so I guess you have to accept.
Yeah.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Bootleg, Flacco. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars
Damn it,
the
he
ball
caught it,
free
didn't he, guys?
and brings up third down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays.
Well, the big chunk of
And you don't get
audience.
many opportunities
Well,
to
we
dial
did
them up,
the,
and they just did,
expose
and they
people.
drop
I
it
didn't see
with a
that.
great chance to
Yeah,
make
he's
a big
not
play.
Because what?
That's going to hurt.
Oh, pickle.
Now it's
He's not
Flacco.
Okay.
He's going to try and
Oh,
go
that's
deep
serious
again.
stuff.
Into a double team,
I
and
like
it's
this theory.
intercepted. Picked off.
How
It's
the
the
fuck
Pro
am I keep
Bowl
getting
corner,
football?
Joe Hayden with it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an
I'm surprised-
interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead
wanna
of
say
running out
private,
onto the
but at the same
field.
time,
A
you
real
know.
dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Now a play fake here.
I thought he was gonna go right,
He couldn't
but he
quite
went
hold
left.
it. Got hit.
That would have been great for like a quick pass
Incomplete.
play.
Well, I got to
it
tell the
didn't.
story this morning of us going to get breakfast at the hotel in the omelet line. The young man serving the omelets had on a Jay Ajayi jersey. He claimed he thinks he's the best running back in the league right now. There might be a few above him. What do you think?
Maybe a few above him, but I like his enthusiasm. And you did notice that the purchase tag was still on it. That was recent after the 2 200-yard games that Ajayi had. But think about it this way. This was the question mark running back group. Zeke Elliott, a rookie. David Johnson out of Arizona, was he as good as what we saw at the end of last year? Melvin Gordon coming off of the knee injury of last season. I mean, you're talking about a bunch of great runners who are having years.
Okay, maybe we can finally get something going.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football. And he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
I should have long passed
the interception, just any
like
interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I was just getting pissed off.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
I didn't know what you were doing.
You're going to take care of it.
You're like getting in with the crowd.
Cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A pretty good
it wasn't a bad
there
plan.
Both of these defenses.
I wouldn't say it was an awful
good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive. And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too. No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I need to do shit now. Because we are running out of time.
Fresh set of downs here.
No, not us, but like minute.
Oh, I was getting scared.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's 5 already?
Throwing now, Kessler on first down.
Catch it, you son of a bitch.
He's gonna air one out.
Good job, you son of a bitch.
Inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Browns. 46 yards.
Was that like my first successful deep pass?
He's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window. And it makes things easier.
I'm not talking about lifetime.
And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game at the end.
Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now it's Crowell. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
Why even negative?
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Give him
I knew it.
Run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So on comes the kicker, Cody Parkey, in a big spot. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Parkey's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
And now this becomes a question of, can they make this stand up? The defense has been impeccable thus far, and now they need to go out and finish strong.
And the Ravens taking the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball.
Oh, he almost did it.
The rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit?
My guy's having an episode.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I moved back because usually it's just an interception. But instead, it didn't do that.
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
God damn it.
Scoring has really been at a premium.
I'm like,
charge.
oh, that's a good interception.
Coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is terrific.
Put points on the board,
amazing.
And they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
I wouldn't feel ripped off.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Yeah, I would sum that up as ooh.
I don't think you're right. I don't think it's actually good.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Fuck.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now Kessler on second.
What the fuck? Oh,
the weight room does work.
This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I should have sacked.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly right now, but
look at me. What the fuck was that?
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you
I think my quarterback needs to
still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
What was that? It was like,
I had you.
You got me. He's like, nope. I throw it. I got it. I got touchdown. That's the biggest fuck you of all.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
God damn it, this sucks. This sucks.
And now the Browns get ready as they head back out there. They're just looking for one final stop here, put a capper on this affair.
Get this game over with. That's all they're talking about. It's that simple. Finish this thing off, and let's get to the locker room and celebrate.
Celebration, that's what they're hoping to do soon, but still a little work to do. They go back to the air here after the INT. Now a desperation throw deep.
Well, he got it. He keeps dropping it.
Falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
I'd be ashamed.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
We're going to go square.
I have a feeling this is going to be yours.
Flacco to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Wow! Whoa.
Jarred loose.
Fuck you.
It's
Jesus
incomplete.
Christ. I'm like, oh, he
was
caught
trying
it.
to get it to Steve Smith that time. And it's
Why?
3rd down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield?
This should be the other way around.
Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's Flacco. Now a desperate.
Oh, you finally did it.
Taken in. It's complete.
Finally
big
did
play
it.
that time through the air. 37 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Flacco.
What?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Setting to throw, Flacco. He's going to let it fly.
Be yours.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Backing up. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
Damn it.
4th down now.
Okay, here we go.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot, but they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else. Ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
And I don't
What the
think
fuck was
this
that?
has the carry. It does
Did the
not.
kicker even
It's
try?
no good. And this
I
score
clicked it
will
when it
stay
was at the
right
top,
where
and then
it
it's a
is.
fuck you no.
Wait,
Everything
you...
looked good. Good snap. Good
I'm like, all the
Sometimes,
angle looks
though,
bad,
the ball
but
just
it's
doesn't want to go where you want
like
it.
you just
And this one
fucking
winds up
pussy
no
kicked
good.
it. I saw you click it.
I didn't click it hard enough.
Apparently.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Getting down to the
It
end
was
here,
fully
they
green,
have
but
a
it's like-
two-score lead, barely, but it's a two-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now.
Fuck
David
no.
Charles.
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do
Ow,
Now
wow.
the Raven defense
You got
gonna
wrong,
call the
call downs all day.
timeout. It's just their first.
I don't
They've
care
got
what it
2 more to
takes.
use here in the final
Again,
stages.
look at that.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Pringle.
So they're not running it. Kessler wants to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it.
So if I stop
Thought he
it here,
might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd
Maybe.
down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Here's Kessler. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Yeah, 6.
2nd and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Kessler to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
Well, that's it. Fuck my life.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0.
Yeah, this is a Dave's
Zilch,
game.
nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is.
You
And what an
fuck up. It's just
accomplishment
like-
because you feel that not just on the
He did
defensive
good
side,
plays.
but as a
It didn't
full
work out.
team. There's a lot of
I got way
pride
too many
that goes into
interceptions
shutting
for
out
some
an
reason.
opponent. And how about that 0 on the
Pretty funny if
scoreboard
he's-
for
he's
them,
doing this and
going along with those
that guy was
zeros in
Dave.
the time column,
That
too.
guy. Nothing, 10. Like, just, it's always just like some jackpot at the end.
I make some good plays.
Like, it's like 3, 2-21. It's like...
The only funny thing is we only have 3 football games to do this week. Mostly basketball.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
0-0-0.
Alright, that's it.
Just bumped around. Bam. 2-0. Guys, if you like that video, click on Kessler to subscribe. You want to see the previous video? Look at the fans just cheering and not really cheering because their team lost.
They're kind of booed a lot.